All right, Rebels, listen up. It's Raven, and we're diving headfirst into the return of Andor. Season 2 is here, and it's gonna be another wild ride. Get ready for more slow burn drama, brooding heroes, and prison breaks that'll have you cheering and face-palming. We'll be recapping the highlights and lowlights of Season 1, so if you need a refresher, you're in the right place. Trust me, there's plenty to laugh about, and plenty more to roll your eyes at. But hey, that's what makes this show so fun. So, strap in, grab your popcorn, and let's embark on another adventure through the galaxy far, far away. May the Snark be with you.
Star Wars tale spun in her lair. Witty rhymes bounce through the air. Skeleton crew takes flight tonight. Wild theories in the neon light. Hollow hotline, catch the wave. Raven's theories you'll crave. Lightspeed rumors, no delay. Join the chat, let's hear her say.
Chapter 1. Luthen Rael's Empire of Really Bad Ideas. First up, let's talk about Luthen Rael, the galaxy's most extra rebel recruiter. This man runs an antique shop that puts the hostile in hostile takeover. He's got Jedi relics, Mandalorian armor, even a Sith holocron just casually sitting there like a paperweight. At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if he had a life-size Rancor statue in the back room. But Luthen's real talent? Roping random people into his harebrained schemes. He meets Cassian, a thief with a heart of semi-solid nutrients, and immediately recruits him for the Aldani heist. Yeah, let's just have a guy you met at the space bar steal the Empire's weekly allowance. Solid plan. Of course, it goes about as well as a stormtrooper's aim. They get the credits, but half the crew gets vaporized, and the Empire's response is essentially, "Oh, you want to rebel? Hold my Death Star." Chapter 2. Mom of the Year, Marva's Funeral Riot Starter Pack. But the real MVP of Season 1? Marva Andor, the OG rebel mom who turned her own funeral into an insurgency. This lady's dying words were essentially, "By the way, fight the Empire or I'll haunt you." The audacity. And you know what? It worked. Her holographic guilt trip sparked the most iconic funeral riot since Uncle Phil's on The Fresh Prince. 1 minute, it's a somber gathering. The next, everyone's chucking bricks and starting a full-blown resistance. Not lightsabers, not blasters, just good old-fashioned masonry projectiles. Shout out to the marching band, too. I haven't heard that many off-key space trombones since Figrin Dan and the modal nodes got banned from the Mos Eisley Cantina. Chapter 3. Cassian's Aquatic Escape, a splash course in failure. But let's talk about Cassian's storyline on Narkina 5, the galaxy's leakiest prison. Honestly, did the Empire design this thing during a 2-for-1 happy hour at the Mos Eisley Cantina? It's basically an open-air swimming pool with extra guards. Cassian teams up with Kino Gollum Loy to stage the most pathetic jailbreak ever. No weapons, no ships, just them. Barefoot and fancy-free, ready to take a dip in the ocean. Genius, except, oh wait. Kino drops a heartbreaker. I can't swim. Excuse me. You're orchestrating an aquatic escape on a literal water planet and you can't swim? Did this man think the Mon Calamari were just going to carry him to safety? Someone get Kino Loy a rubber ducky and a snorkel ASAP because that's just sad. Speaking of Kino's total lack of aquatic abilities, it's time for a shameless merchandise plug from our new Cinetech fandom store, bigbadfandom.shop. If you want to immortalize this iconic moment in Snark, you need the Kino Loy Swimming Academy t-shirt. Because what says rebel spirit like a prison break foiled by an inability to dog paddle? Use my code RAVEN for a crispy 10% off, and you'll be swimming in discounted sarcasm. But why stop there? Snag the Rebel Tears mug for your morning calf to remind you that even the biggest rebel was a emo muffin once. Wear your wit and bring the snark into your wardrobe, hollow hooligans. All right, Hollow Hooligans, let's talk about the side hustle squad from Andor Season 1. Because it wouldn't be a rebellion without a bunch of chaotic side characters causing drama. Let's dive in. First, we've got Dedra Meero, the Empire's newest girl boss. Dedra's out here proving that glass ceilings can be shattered by cracking skulls. She's climbing the Imperial ranks faster than a TIE fighter on turbo, but let's be honest. Her biggest challenge wasn't rebels. It was her male co-workers being the worst. And then there's Cyril Karn. Oh, Cyril. This man's entire personality is built on two things: eating cereal with his mom and simping for Dedra. Their Ferrix team-up was the most awkward meet-cute of the year. I mean, nothing says romantic tension like saving your crush from a brick-wielding mob, right? Now on to Saw Gerrera, our favorite rebel extremist, TM. Saw's basically like, I don't do teamwork, I do explosions. He's the rebel uncle you invite to the party knowing he'll rant about oppression, but also set the table on fire. Love him for it. And finally, Buamo, the little droid with big feelings. Honestly, the emotional backbone of Ferrix. BU's loyalty to Cassian and Marva is so pure it makes me want to cry into my Empire Tears mug. And let's not forget his holographic funeral projector moment. B2 was like, Marva may be dead, but she's still dropping truth bombs. Iconic. So there you have it. Dedra's power moves, Cyril's cringe obsession, Saw's rebel chaos, and B2EMO's emotional support droid energy. Together, they made Andor Season 1 even messier, and we loved every second of it. Mon Mothma, fighting the Empire while juggling senator duties and galactic wine mom status. Her closet screams, overthrowing fascism while slaying at brunch. Imagine her dinner parties. Oh, Perrin, that's not our charity fund. That's our Rebel Alliance support. Her networking? Flawless. Another Rothana Red? Or perhaps a side of treason? Now for Bix Queen of fixing droids while making questionable romantic choices. Rule number 1 of Ferrix: never date guys who steal Imperial payrolls. Did she listen? No. She caught feelings for Cassian, wanted man Andor, and went from repair shop owner to surviving Imperial torture faster than a pod race. It's awards time. Mon wins most stressful side hustle for funding rebels during dinner parties. Bix takes home worst dating choices in the galaxy. But let's be real. Without Mon's secret closet meetings and Bix's garage, the rebellion would be toast. Though honestly, if Cassian had died in a ditch earlier, might have solved everyone's problems. Here's my snarky wrap-up. There you have it, a whirlwind tour of Andor Season 1's most deliciously snarky moments. We've got rebel antique hoarders, moms weaponizing their own funerals, and the galaxy's worst prison break. Is it any wonder this show is a hit? But enough looking back. I need to prepare for the Angst Fest that'll be Season 2. So suit up, Snark Squad. Grab your big bad fandom.shop gear and may the fierce flowing through you never run dry. Until next time, Rebel Scum.
Star Wars tale spun in her lair. Witty rhymes bounce through the air. Skeleton crew takes flight tonight. Wild theories in the neon light. Hollow hotline, catch the wave. Raven's theories you'll crave. Lightspeed rumors, no delay. Join the chat, let's hear her say. Jedi myths and super spy. Raven's knowledge reaching high. Hyperspace